Texas Longhorns. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Texas offense will take the field first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take...
Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, what a move. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. And the Longhorns decide to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He'll pull it on the read. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
Quick release on the RPO. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The play action fake. Sends it downfield. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
This is a team right now playing with tons of confidence because of how much their defense is dominating. Just look what they did the last time they took the field. And look what they're doing early in this game. They've got dudes flying around making plays. They are a tough unit.
He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Wants to throw again. Fires to the tight end. After the filthy move, he's got room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. Into the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Texas! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Dropping back, it's Gray. Here comes the heat. He's going to take off. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
And he picked up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. And the Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the gun to give, looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Fakes to grab. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down and DKR. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Kick is in the air. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Finds a little space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Extending the play. Got his man on the right. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and we've reached the end of 1. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Edwards. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football.
There he goes. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Got some room, heading to the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. 14.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
So here comes the Auburn offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Leaves it with the back. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Here comes the Texas offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Fires to the big fella. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Wants to throw on first down. Going deep. Snags it inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Texas! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Dropping back, it's Gray. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Here's a heat. Zings it complete to the right. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Wants to bring it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it out fast. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice.
Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. And the Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it up to 34. First down, 10 yards to go. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man. And he slipped through the crowd, and Hill house it. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball?
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the grab. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that 1st down marker. 4th down coming up. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Hunt is on its way. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He'll start this drive firing. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Finds his big tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. On the run deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit.
He'll take the deep shot. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to throw. It's Gray. Throws to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
I love it. I'm never of the mindset, take a knee, go to the half, whatever, man. If I can try to find an opportunity to put some points on the board, I'm going to try to do it. I like the offense chucked it up, but, you know, an incompletion, who cares?
Hit as he throws. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. The Longhorns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but...
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Quarterback making checks. They'll start this drive with a pass. Working the middle. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Longhorns are threatening in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop it. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Auburn offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, should have ran a better route.
To the air. It's Gray. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you've got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second.
And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. He'll do it himself. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the defense drags him down. They make the stop, but how about the shot this sophomore quarterback took as he delivered the ball? They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try along. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Back to pass, it's Gray. Pulls it in, it's Thompson. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36, it's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flips it out to the back. Hits him with a stiff arm. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Running back searching for a hole.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks. They keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this.
Turning it on! They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Edwards. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. And the Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Makes the grab, it's Edwards. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Right down the middle. He's got it. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. The offense changing the play. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Motion from the wideout. Little touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown Longhorn! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard, 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
Bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
Swings it out to his running back. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Barton. A strike downfield to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Finding open areas. Can't get him to the ground. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Tigers are marching down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Trying to get rid of it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Fires toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Makes the grab on the right. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Edwards. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Now they'll run it to the right here. A They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Gets it out quickly. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Longhorns in the hurry-up. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. They'll leave it with the lone back. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field and lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Barton. Buying some time. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got the back in the middle. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
And they'll get him down, but, boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Might as well give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing. Just complete and utter dominance in this one.